Hey guys, today let's look at the Lintcode problem number 5, K's largest element. So let's look at this question. We need to find K's largest element in an array. So let's look at this example. If we have an array 9, 3, 2, 4, 8, then the third largest element is 4. If we have arrays like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the first largest element is 5, and second largest element is 4, and third largest element is 3. So basically, we just need to return the K's largest element in a given array. So how we approach this problem? So let's look at the right side of the solution part. The first thing first is still we need to think of which data structure is the best one we can use to resolve this problem, which is the weapon that we can use. So obviously, we're gonna use the heap because heap is the best one to resolve like K's largest or K's smallest and with the best time complexity. So here is the total logic here. First, we're gonna just use the heap, and in Python we just initialize a list and assign it to heap. And for this given array, we just loop through each element, and we use heapq library to push this element into our heap. And we also maintain the heap size of k because we only need to find the k's largest. We don't want to put every element into this heap. So we check the size every time when we push one item into the heap, and we check the size of the heap. If the heap size is greater than k, that means it's time for us to pop out one. So we call heapq.heap pop 1. After we heap pop, because this heap is defaultly it's going to be a small heap, so the smallest one is going to be popped out from the heap. So after all this thing is done, and you will have a size of k of heap. And also all the smallest elements is popped out. So eventually the top element on a heap is going to be our answer, which is the k's largest element in an array. So let's run it. It worked fine. That's great. So thanks. That's today's algorithm.